the people to give their best in the society. Please welcome Toastmaster Dr. Abraham.
Arise, awake, along this life, at the most 60 or 70. When you leave this world, leave some mark behind. Otherwise, what's the difference between you and the tree and the animals that will come, live, die and decay, leave some mark behind? This is the statement given by the ever motivation speaker, Swami Vivekananda, which touched my spirit, and I created my vision, which is transforming and empowering people across the world in the days to come. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, Mr. Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. I still remember incidents when I was 4 years old. My father was resting on the veranda after a hectic day's work. He gently pulled me and cuddled me into his arm and asked me, "My dear son, what is that you want to become in your life?" I had no idea. I asked what it means. He said, when you grow up, either you can become a doctor or an advocate or a professor. I was not knowing about any profession except that of a doctor who picked me in the rough times. I said, I would like to become a doctor. As the years passed on, and as the blood would turn out, I became a lecturer in commerce. But since the desire in me was to become a doctor, I became an academic doctor with a PhD. In the year 1949, my parents migrated from Kerala to a place called Mundgu in North Karnataka. North Karnataka, where I was the seventh child of my parents, and I was born on 15th November 1959. In fact, yesterday I celebrated my birthday. I miss you. And I did my education, though my father wanted all the family members in our family to get educated. Fortunately, I was the only person who could complete post-graduation from Karnataka University in commerce. And immediately I got a job in the government of Karnataka as a lecturer in the government first year college. The turning point in my life came with the desire to become a doctor with a PhD. I registered my PhD, and the topic was a study of employee empowerment, a sectoral analysis. While doing the review of literature, I came across a stunning report by the Productivity Council of India, which stated the productivity of the Indian workforce, especially the public sector, is the least in the world. I wanted to change that particular statement, and I wanted to bring Indian workforce in par with the developed countries. So I attended a lot of training programs myself and developed models, and I conducted training programs to large number of public sector undertakings such as HESCOM, KMF, KPTCL, LIC, South Indian Railways, and to name a few. The satisfaction was so intense, I wanted to stretch beyond Hooghly. I wanted to come to Bangalore, but getting a transfer was not that easy. It is at that time I got an offer from Christ University to become the coordinator of M.Com studies. I applied for BRS and I joined Christ University. Recently, one of my friends came from Singapore, and he was mentioning about the Toastmasters Club. I had heard about Toastmasters Club, that was for the third time. When he left, I googled to find out what's Toastmasters, and I came across Bangalore's Toastmasters. There's a saying in Chinese, when a student is ready, the master appears. I always wanted to hone my communication skills and leadership skills. Along with my friend, I attended as a guest during the first week of October, and at first sight itself, I fell in love with the Toastmasters Club in Bangalore. The people here at Toastmasters are so loving, friendly, encouraging, and supportive. And I was stunned at the way people will immediately speak on the table topics. The next day I decided Every day I should identify 10 topics and write about that in one sitting. So for 5 days I did that excellently. And the author in me woke up. I always wanted to write a book. I always wanted to write a book. Believe me, I wrote a book within almost 30 days. And it is in the process of edition. Within another 30 days it will be published. And the title of the book is Get Set, Go. And it's my privilege and honor to give a discount of 25%. It is said, every man who is happily married is a successful man, even if he has failed in everything else. I have a list of failures in my life, but with every mistakes that I committed, I learned what is the right way. I have a loving, caring, wonderful wife called Lisa, who is always behind me like a rock in whatever decision. I have been blessed with 3 children. The eldest one is a software engineer working for IBM. The second one is studying for her post-graduation in Christ University. And the third one is my son, studying for 10th standard. My hobbies are reading books, listening to music, and playing chess with my son. To conclude, my dear friends, Leo Tolstoy in his book has written, "The kingdom of God within you." This says a beautiful word. Everybody wants to change the world. Nobody wants to change themselves. But the reality is that the moment one changes, he will see a beautiful world around him. Hello, Toastmasters and guests. I am in the process of discovering myself, and I am seeing a beautiful world around